Living in prostate hell is something no man should ever go through.
Before, I was barely able to squeeze out a couple of drops. Half a small cup, max. And I went to the bathroom at least 7 to 14 times, day and night.
It took me 20 minutes to fill just an inch of this glass. And at night, I used to go to the bathroom every other hour.
My life was a complete nightmare. I'm embarrassed to show you, but here's how much I could squeeze. Honestly, I was very skeptical things would change.
But things don't have to be that way. And today your whole life can change for the better, and you can have once again full control over your bladder, prostate, and manhood. Because instead of a life living in pain and agony, there is a quicker, easier, pain-free option.
Now I'm able to fully empty my bladder in one short session and go to the bathroom 4 times a day, like a normal person.
Now, my jet is stronger than ever, and my prostate is working flawlessly once again. But the best part, for me, is being able to sleep through the night like a baby.
The results are 100 times better than I could ever hope for. Full cup, 30 seconds, 5 times a day. Thank you so much.
You see, until recently, no man in the Western world knew how easy it is to repair a swollen prostate. But now, more and more folks over 40 have discovered how to do it, and their lives have been completely changed. This new and unconventional prostate solution does not involve wasting thousands of dollars on outdated and addictive pills, weird and useless folk remedies, or dangerous and expensive surgeries. Instead, it's based on the Zentoshiro Zen 6-second steel flower ritual used by Japanese samurais and warriors hundreds of years ago, which until recently, the Western world had no idea existed. Even so, it has been scientifically proven to increase urine flow, reduce nighttime bathroom trips, and achieve full bladder control, even in the most challenging and painful cases of prostate enlargement and urination problems. And it starts working the very first time you use it. Just imagine having a strong flow once again. Imagine that sweet feeling of release as you empty every drop from your bladder. Picture the stress finally fading away with worries about finding a bathroom fast vanishing. So please, if you're sick and tired of weak flow, dribbling in your pants, and feeling like a big baby, just stick with me for the next 3 minutes, as I will reveal for the first time ever the simple Japanese exercise for prostate health called Keguru Taiso, which allows you to empty your bladder twice as fast. You absolutely need to know the exact technique, trust me. Moreover, I will also reveal how you too can start a powerful flow as easily as you turn on a faucet, sleep through the night, and go for hours and hours without needing to pee. The very same solution used by this 109-year-old Japanese man who has 0 prostate problems and the perfect flow of a 20-year-old. This new prostate solution takes away all the guessing, acts fast, is natural and safe. More than 87,428 people and counting who use this successfully can't be wrong. Presidents and mass media celebrities, Olympic weightlifters, professional NFL quarterbacks, and hockey players worth hundreds of millions of dollars, but also regular folks, construction and factory workers, teachers, police officers, truck drivers, firefighters, and even military personnel. People who must have first-class bladder control to do their jobs. People like Christopher M. of Portland, Oregon, who says,
"Every month, I used to spend $800 on doctor's bills and prostate medications, and it was all for nothing. Since I started using this, I don't have to get up at night to pee, and when I do go, it's with a strong and powerful flow."
Or John O. from Racine, Wisconsin, who says,
"For years, I couldn't go without worrying about where the nearest restroom was. The stress and worry that I could wet my pants was overwhelming. I almost went for a $30,000 operation, but then by pure chance, I found out about this. And let me tell you, this stuff has literally saved my life, my job, and my marriage. I couldn't care less where the nearest restroom is anymore. And for this, I thank you."
Or Andrew M. from Lincoln, Nebraska, who says,
"I was terrified of ending up wearing adult diapers. So I went to my doctor one day and he pulled me aside and told me about this Japanese-inspired thing. Look, last week was the first week in over 9 years that I had strong urine flow. Now I'm back in control. I sleep like a baby and piss like a racehorse.
These stories could be your story. And today, I'm going to present you all of the latest scientific evidence and answer the most burning questions anyone suffering from prostate problems might have. What is the fastest way and most effective way to achieve a powerful flow? What should you immediately ask your doctor if you want to avoid a $30,000 surgery? And last but not least, what are the top 3 mistakes you're making daily which triple your peeing problems, and how can you avoid them? Also, I will reveal the worst so-called prostate remedies you should avoid like the plague if you care about your health. Plus, I will tell you what you can do this instant to find out if you're at risk of serious prostate complications simply by watching how you pee. And no, it's got nothing to do with the strength of your flow. I'll also show you a very effective test to easily see in less than 30 seconds if you risk a complete prostate shutdown. Trust me, this is a true lifesaver. And I will also explain what post-void dribble is, as this is a crucial piece of information you must know if you want to restore your prostate health. The powerful long-term solution you're about to discover will keep your prostate and your whole reproductive system perfectly healthy and for years to come. And I promise you this, you'll get angry when you see, in fact, how easy it is to achieve all this, and you'll wish you used this years ago. Imagine going on a long road trip without panicking over where the next rest stop is. Or being able to pee with force and vigor on command, like a man half your age. Finally, you'll be able to feel confident in any social situation, never having to worry about pissing your pants in public. How would it be to leave all of your bathroom woes behind you? You don't have to suffer anymore, and today you can finally make a difference. One that will save you not only thousands of dollars, but offer you freedom and control. How does that sound? Now, if you're a little skeptical about all this, I completely understand. But as someone who went to hell and back because of my swollen prostate, yet managed to bounce back, achieving total bladder control and throwing those hateful adult diapers in the trash, I can tell you this. You too can do the same and finally change your life for the better starting today. Hi there, my name is Sherman Williams. I'm a 59-year-old plumber from Buffalo, New York. I'm a family man with a lovely wife, Laura, and 2 grown-up sons, Tom and Keith. And until recently, my life was good. My boys joined me as apprentices, the business prospered, and even after 25 years of marriage, Laura and I were still close and very much in love. We were a happy family, but hold on, don't just envy me yet. Like you, I was hit with a curse, the prostate curse. All of a sudden, I became a grown man who couldn't hold his pee anymore, especially at night. I was desperate to reach the toilet, yet once there, it was a their advice, I went to the best private doctor I could find and paid him $4,600 for a full, personalized examination. My peeing flow was still miserable. I started having headaches, dizziness, and worst of all, they also wrecked my love life and my marriage. I'm embarrassed to say this, so please don't judge me. When Laura tried to stir up romance between us, I struggled to get an erection. She felt I'd lost interest in her, and soon we were sleeping in separate bedrooms. I felt like half a man, and my life was going downhill fast. Then, the Great Lake Erie disaster happened. Heck, just thinking about it now makes me shudder. It was a July 4th weekend, and the forecast was good, so we planned a fishing trip. Myself and Laura, along with Tom and Keith, plus their young wives. For a while, everything was perfect. It was a very hot day, and soon the hot sun made me thirsty, so I downed a couple of Cokes with my ham sandwiches. That turned out to be a huge mistake. Geez, I should have known better. After a while, I was hit by the urgent need to pee, but there was nowhere to go. No toilet on the boat, no time to row to shore. What could I do? If I didn't act immediately, I'd piss myself in front of everyone. There was just one option left. I'd have to pee from the boat. So I rushed to the stern and stood facing the water. As the ladies turned away in disgust, I unzipped my fly and pulled out my penis. But guess what? Nothing happened. Once again, I was desperate to take a leak, but nothing came out. It was the most embarrassing moment of my life. I felt everyone's gaze burning my back. Every second I strained to pee felt like an hour. As I stood there holding my pecker out, other boats passed by, their passengers shocked and confused. Boys laughed, girls screwed up their faces, parents cursed. Laura lost her patience, turning sharply and shouting, "Oh, for Christ's sake, Sherman, hurry up." Startled, I fell in the water. I was so ashamed, I just wanted to sink to the bottom and drown. Everyone laughed at me, my wife, my sons, my daughters-in-law, and dozens of others. A couple of teenagers even started streaming everything on their phones. Oh God, what if this went viral? Then and there, I knew I couldn't live like this any longer. I had to find a better solution. The next day, I got to work searching for a prostate solution that actually works. Yet, all the docs I visited, all the humiliating prostate exams and fingers probing me, all the fistfuls of pills costing me $20,000 or more, and all the wasted time trusting the medical system had done nothing to help me. So I said, enough is enough. If you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. So I began looking online for alternative prostate remedies. Some of the home remedies I found were pretty wacky. Yet I was so desperate to shock my prostate back to health, so I tried all these crazy home recipes so you won't have to. First, I actually drank a smoothie made from fermented cow urine and rotten durian fruit. This was supposed to flush out toxins from the prostate, but all it did was make me vomit. Then I tried dining on soup made from blended pig bladders and pickled sheep eyeballs. This was intended to feed rich nutrients into my prostate. Instead, it made me shit my pants. Worst of all, I inserted a suppository made from ghost pepper extract and snake venom up my butt. After weeks of this madness, I was at the point of giving up. It seemed I was doomed to the option I dreaded most, having a surgeon slice up my private parts. Just the thought of going through that gave me nightmares, and so did the cost. Even with insurance, I'd still be out of pocket for $30,000. I'd have to sell my truck and my old boat to finance it. I hated the thought of going under the knife, but it seemed the only way to avoid a future in diapers. So I reluctantly agreed. The night before the operation, I was so frantic with worry I couldn't sleep. At 2 a.m., I sat up in my bed with my mind racing. I had to find a better way to fix this. So I started Googling like a madman, but all I found were more solutions as hokey as the ones I'd already tried. But as dawn broke, I finally got the big break I was so desperately hoping for. Out of pure luck, I stumbled across an article that said Japan has the lowest rate of prostate problems in the world. Well, that intrigued me. What made Japanese men different from everyone else? But try as I might, I couldn't find any deeper insights. How could I learn more? Then I had an idea. Most articles about Japan would obviously be in the local language. Searching in English, I would miss all of these. So maybe I should search in Japanese. I had to try it. So I pulled up Google Translate and got to work. Before long, I struck gold, as I found out about the only place in the world where men seem to have zero prostate problems, even if they're over 90. That's a small group of islands in Japan called Okinawa. Let me explain. Okinawa is one of the 5 blue zones. These are parts of the world where people live exceptionally long and healthy lives. In fact, Okinawans are 5 times more likely to reach the age of 100 than Americans. And while 80% of Western men aged over 70 have BPH, Okinawan guys enjoy glowing prostate health to a grand old age. Imagine that, being 80 years old and having the prostate of a 20-something teenager. I knew I was getting somewhere now. And as I got better at searching in Japanese, I uncovered a treasure trove of prostate information that's hidden from English speakers. For one thing, I discovered an amazing Japanese exercise for prostate health called Keguru Taiso. It's so easy to do. Just lie on the floor and squeeze the muscle used to hold back urine. Hold the squeeze for 5 seconds and release. Simple. But according to the thousands of folks who'd already tried it, just doing this right away allows you to empty your bladder twice as fast. You absolutely need to know the exact technique, trust me. More on that later. Of course, this was not a cure, but it motivated me to keep searching. And that's how I learned about a leading Japanese urologist with fresh ideas. Dr. Mori was blazing a new trail in the field of prostate health. He'd spent over 10 years conducting groundbreaking research in Okinawa. Most fascinating of all, he wrote about men with prostates of steel. Heck, that's exactly what I wanted. The more I read about Dr. Mori and his work, the more I felt I was on the right track. I read about his special post-void dribble test for prostate health. He said, after you finish peeing and zip up, do you feel a few drops of urine leak into your underwear? This is known as post-void dribbling and can be a sign of prostate issues. Well, that struck a chord. So when I found his email address on one of his scientific papers, I was sure it was no fluke. Was God guiding me toward the good Dr. Mori? I wrote a long email that told the story of a sad man peeing himself, my story. And I ended it with a $1 million question that tormented me day and night. Doctor, I'm desperate. Is there a way to repair my prostate problems fast? Some way that doesn't cost an arm and a leg and won't cause me any pain. I clicked send and prayed for a response. And my prayer must have worked because I got a reply within an hour. Written in near perfect English, it was short and to the point, saying yes, there is a better solution to prostate problems, but I can't discuss it any further, so sorry. That was exciting, but also extremely frustrating. I was due to leave for the hospital soon, ready to be sliced open and filleted like a codfish. Yet now there was hope of a much better solution. What was I to do? I paced the floor frantically, considering all of my options. Just think, what would you have done in my place? Before long, I made my decision. Forget being sliced up. Who in their right mind would choose that? There was only one way and one way only. Cancel the operation and go to Japan. A few days later, I found myself on a plane, my stomach churning with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. I was embarking on a journey into the unknown, pinning all my hopes on a doctor I knew little about. And as soon as I landed, I wanted to see if all I read online is really true. Did all these men really have the prostates of steel that I'd heard about? I had to see for myself. So I went into this really busy restaurant restroom and hung around for half an hour, trying not to look like a pervert. I was floored by what I saw. Dozens of men just got their wangs out and pressure hosed the urinals. From across the room, I could hear the jets of pee hitting so hard, I thought they'd smash the porcelain. Then they'd zip up and went about their day, in and out in a minute, with no fuss and no stress. I couldn't believe it. There must be something going on here, I thought. The remedy for all my prostate problems was closer than ever. Next, I tracked down Dr. Mori with the help of a local guide. Soon I found his home somewhere in a remote village hidden on the island. When I rang the bell, he answered himself. Obviously, he was stunned when I explained who I was and how I'd made a 7,000-mile journey to find him. He invited me in and began to tell me more about his remarkable discoveries. So get ready, because what I'm about to share will completely change everything you think you know about your prostate. Dr. Mori was the first scientist to ever research the prostate health of Okinawan men in detail, and what he found astonished him. The men on the islands do indeed have a much lower incidence of prostate issues than males elsewhere. But get this, all the men who moved from the island to the US, even if they had zero prostate problems, soon started developing BPH at the same rate as Americans. Clearly there's something about the lifestyle in Okinawa that's very special and remarkably good for prostate health. That made the doc wonder, what were Americans doing wrong to cause the US epidemic in prostate health? After all, 1 in every 3 US males over 50 suffer from prostate problems. But more importantly, what were Okinawan men doing right? Why were they having perfect working prostates well into their 90s? That was puzzling, so the doctor dug deep to find out why. And he discovered that the answer was really simple. While American doctors prescribe drugs by the truckload, the Okinawans prefer natural solutions. Instead of just medicating the symptoms, they target the real root cause of prostate problems. How? By using a little-known samurai secret, a special prostate health elixir that Okinawan men drink every morning. More on that in a minute. Dr. Mori said that the prostate gland is a vital part of the body's plumbing system. But as men age, the system deteriorates. All kinds of toxic debris accumulates within the prostate. The kind of toxic debris which dropped in my testicles. As a plumber, I understood exactly what he meant. It was just like the old pipes I work on in Buffalo. Dr. Mori said this toxic debris came in 4 very dangerous forms. First up, there's a problem of calcification. In the same way that calcium and other minerals build up in water pipes, they accumulate in your prostate too. They block the small sacs that secrete fluid into the urethra. This causes something called fluid stagnation, leading to infection and a buildup of lime. The result is prostate enlargement and inflammation. Eventually, this leads to a dangerous problem of prostate stones. Then there are bacterial infections that trigger inflammation. These lead to complications in the urinary system. They can even cause pain during ejaculation. I shudder just thinking about it. The third form problem is oxidative stress. This occurs when an imbalance of free radicals and antioxidants leads to tissue destruction. This oxidative stress damage negatively affects the structure and function of the proteins. It also damages the DNA repair machinery. Lastly, there's yet another form of toxic debris clogging up your prostate. These are hormonal waste products. They're like food scraps left over after a meal. You have to dispose of them or else they'll rot everything. Building up over the years, these hormonal waste products cause unwanted prostate cell growth and enlargement. If all of that wasn't bad enough, hectic Western lifestyles accelerate the damage. Stress can lead to an enlarged prostate due to increased levels of hormones and a decrease in zinc levels. Plus, the release of adrenaline due to stress can cause the bladder and prostate to shut down. This results in more difficult and painful urination. It all adds up to a perfect storm, causing more and more toxic debris to pile up in the prostate. Dr. Mori got increasingly animated as he explained all this to me. He said all this pipe clogging causes the prostate to swell, pinching the urethra, and that's why you get all those nasty symptoms like frequent urination, weak urine stream, and difficulty emptying the bladder. When you put all this together, you get a serious problem that I call prostate blockage. That made perfect sense to me. Of course, all that accumulated gunk would cause a host of issues. No wonder prostate health is something that goes downhill with age. But I had a question. Doc, if prostate blockage is the real root cause of the problem, why don't Okinawan men get it too? Dr. Mori smiled, saying, Japanese samurai warriors. You see, during his research, Dr. Mori stumbled across this potion while interviewing the oldest person in Okinawa, perhaps the oldest in the world. The doc asked how he attained the age of 109 in virile good health, and was astonished at the reply. Centuries ago, Japanese samurai warriors had discovered the remarkable health-giving properties of an oriental plant, one they called the steel flower. On its own, this unique blossom proved to be a boon for virility and prostate health. It's why samurai warriors were so renowned for their incredible strength and power. But over the centuries, the warriors refined and improved the recipe, adding new ingredients to multiply its effect. The result? An extraordinary prostate health elixir, one with a unique formulation that acts to unclog the pipes. This explains why Okinawan men have such high libido, and why they don't even have a word for erectile dysfunction in their language. They're able to get hard at any age, enjoying energetic love lives into their 80s and beyond. Some say it explains why Okinawans have penises almost twice as big as other Japanese men. The ancient samurais call this Zendrasessen Zenjo. In English, that translates to prostate cleansing, and it's the key to excellent prostate health. Dr. Mori explained how the prostate health elixir clears out any accumulated debris so the prostate system can function in a healthy way. It scrubs away the calcium, the bad bacteria, the hormonal waste, and all the other gunk. The result? It's like replacing old clogged up pipes with brand new ones. The flow is no longer restricted and everything works just the way it should. This is why Okinawan men are able to live to a grand old age without ever having prostate issues. And it's why they can pee like a pressure hose even well into their 80s or 90s. It took a moment to imagine what life would be like with personal plumbing that's as good as new. Peeing with a strong flow once again. Never having to search frantically for a bathroom. Feeling like a real man once more. Heck, I wanted all of that, and so would millions of other men. I was on the edge of my seat with excitement. I said, let's share this with the world and end once and for all this prostate curse for every man out there. But the doc said no. He said the prostate health elixir has only been tested on Japanese men. I don't know if it'll work on Westerners. Also, you should know that when I started a trial in the US to find out, Big Pharma got my experiment closed down. I had no trouble believing that. I know these corporations will do anything to protect their profits, but I couldn't let this slip through my fingers. Somehow my gut was telling me this was indeed the answer to all my prayers. Then I had an idea. I said, hey doc, why don't you let me be the guinea pig? Then you can test the elixir on a Westerner right here in Japan and no big pharma corporation will be able to stop you. At first, Dr. Mori didn't even want to hear my proposal. But after I told him he was my very last hope, he finally agreed. I found a place to stay while Dr. Mori organized a test batch of the prostate health elixir. When he gave it to me, I was breathless with excitement. He warned me that it would take a few days for the effects to kick in. And he was right. I didn't notice much improvement initially, and I was beginning to lose faith. Maybe this would be just another stupid failed experiment, like the cow piss smoothie. But then, sooner than I expected, the elixir kicked in with a vengeance. First, I noticed that I didn't have to take a leak as often as usual. And when I did, the need was less urgent. Better still, my weak flow rapidly improved into a forceful stream. I was so surprised I sometimes missed the toilet and splashed the wall. Oops. I wasn't used to controlling such a fearsome flow, but I soon got the hang of it. I can't begin to tell you how happy I was. I stopped worrying about where the nearest bathroom was. I was able to pee on command, no more standing over the toilet straining. And for the first time in years, I slept like a baby through the whole night. It felt so good to wake up refreshed and energized, excited about the day ahead. I became so confident in the prostate health elixir that I stopped taking my useless prescription meds. And you know what? Sooner than I could ever hope for, my masculinity was back. I felt as horny as a teenager. And guess what? Something else really unexpected happened. I had some of the hardest erections ever, even better than I had in my 20s. I felt like a man again. I was delighted at the results, and so was Dr. Mori. We couldn't keep this to ourselves any longer. I said, Dr. Mori, this is the greatest innovation in prostate health in decades. It would be morally wrong to prevent others from experiencing the benefits. We must share this with the world. Big Pharma may be able to stop you, but they can't stop me. Let me take this solution back to America. And you know how Japanese people are with their strong sense of righteousness and moral duty? So he agreed. From then on, it was all systems go, but it wasn't easy. The ingredients were hard to get in specific quantities and quality recommended by Dr. Mori. So making even the first small batch was a challenge. With countless men dying every day from prostate complications, we had to focus on the life-threatening cases first. There was no time to lose. So while Dr. Mori set out sourcing these scarce ingredients, I flew back to the United States. When I got home, I surprised everyone. Tom and Keith were amazed that I was able to work without constantly rushing to the bathroom. My friends were shocked that I suggested fishing way out on the lake with no bathroom in sight. I fished all day without a care in the world. And Laura? Well, she got the biggest shock of all. With my sexual health back at its peak, I made love to her like we were newlyweds. The passion was back in our lives, and she was over the moon. All of that was wonderful, but my priority was sharing my wonderful discovery with other prostate sufferers. I had to find a manufacturer who could turn Dr. Mori's formulation into an actual product. After many failed attempts, I caught a break there through one of my fishing buddies. He works at a GMP-certified, FDA-approved supplement manufacturing company, one that uses state-of-the-art, precision-engineered machinery that comes from, you guessed it, Japan. I arranged an appointment with the head chemist, and I was very impressed with their ability and their facility. So with Dr. Mori's blessing, I brought the company on board as our manufacturing partner. Next, we had to make sure the new improved formulation worked as intended. So the manufacturing team got busy turning it into a super safe, easy to chew, fast melting capsule. Then I recruited volunteers who wanted to end their prostate agony fast, as inexpensively as possible and without any painful surgeries. Hundreds signed up, including fishing buddies, guys from our church, and family members. When the product was ready, I distributed it to our beta testers. Then I sat back and I waited for the results with bated breath. Would this really work? Within weeks, enthusiastic messages started flooding in. We got emails, text messages, and phone calls. Our beta testers were urinating with a strong flow and regaining control over their bladder. To achieve all this, all they had to do was take one capsule each morning. It's so quick and easy, I started calling it the 6-second steel flower ritual. And that's all it took to turn around prostate health. Now that the product was proven, it was all systems go. We ramped up production so we could share this new prostate solution with the world. All this took a lot of work and a lot of time, but now our brainchild is finally ready. And that's why today, I'm proud to present to you a brand new life-changing product. One that can free you from all the chains of prostate misery once and for all. This product is what we call Steel Flow Pro, the only prostate solution inspired by the Japanese samurais of Okinawa, and the only one specially formulated to end prostate blockage with thorough prostate cleansing. Steel Flow Pro means complete emptying of the bladder every single time. Normal daily urination and no more nighttime toilet trips. Consistent urine stream. No more dribble, no more squeezing, no more straining. And last but not least, total prostate control, which means no more dashing and running to find a toilet. This completely natural protocol has already transformed the health and lives of over 87,428 men from all over the world. And it will achieve the same spectacular results for you too. I'm 100% sure of this. But of course, you don't have to take it from me. I want you to see with your own eyes what Steel Flow Pro can do for you. So we've randomly asked dozens of folks to compare and measure how this incredible prostate health solution has changed their lives. First, we asked each to show us how much they'd usually pee. Then we asked them to tell us how many times they went to the bathroom over the course of 24 hours. Here's what some of them reported back.
Before, I was barely able to squeeze out a couple of drops. Half a small cup, max. And I went to the bathroom at least 7 to 14 times, day and night. Now I'm able to fully empty my bladder in one short session and go to the bathroom 4 times a day, like a normal person.
It took me 20 minutes to fill just an inch of this glass, and at night, I used to go to the bathroom every other hour. Now, my jet is stronger than ever, and my prostate is working flawlessly once again. But the best part, for me, is being able to sleep through the night like a baby.
My life was a complete nightmare. I'm embarrassed to show you, but here's how much I could squeeze. Honestly, I was very skeptical things would change. I followed the protocol, and the results are 100 times better than I could ever hope for. Full cup, 30 seconds, 5 times a day. Thank you so much.
And thousands of others can vouch for this as well, as more and more men chose this over all the ineffective and expensive old treatment methods. Why? Because Steel Flow Pro is truly something else. It's manufactured under sterile conditions and contains no allergens. It's also plant-based, dairy-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, and vegetarian. Moreover, it doesn't contain toxins or risky additions. so it's not habit-forming and there are no side effects. What it does contain is a unique blend of remarkably powerful ingredients. Each one was carefully selected to cleanse away the toxic debris, reduce prostate size, and improve urine flow. The first and most important step was to recreate the special 6-second steel flower samurai blend. We thought it would be impossible, but we got a break. We succeeded in recreating something even more powerful that directly targets the root cause of BPH. This remarkable ingredient is called Graminex flower pollen extract. Grown on prime Ohio farmland, Graminex flower pollen extract draws on rich American soil to produce powerful micronutrients. These promote prostate health, reduce bladder discomfort, and enhance urinary flow. Dozens of studies show that flower pollen extracts can shrink overgrown prostate glands. They can also relieve lower urinary tract symptoms, all without side effects. These extracts have been shown to be effective in treating BPH. Oh, but that's not all. One randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled study investigated the effectiveness of Graminex flower pollen extract. The subjects were 190 humans with peeing problems. Analysis indicated significant improvements was found in those using the extract. Other studies demonstrated the anti-inflammatory and anti-proliferative role of pollen extract. The analysis showed it significantly improved patients' quality of life. Another clinical review suggests that flower pollen extracts may be useful as a complementary remedy for the management of BPH. And in yet another study, men reported a significant improvement in their symptoms compared to those taking a placebo. The science is clear. Graminex flower pollen extract is a must-have ingredient for any formulation that aims to address prostate health. But that was just the first powerhouse in Dr. Mori's amazing formula. Next up was Mirapuma extract, a key ingredient in this prostate health elixir. This plant possesses antioxidant and neuroprotective properties. Plus, it offers health benefits associated with stressful situations. Famed for increasing sexual desire, Mirapuma is a fantastic ingredient for enhancing reproductive health, and that includes the prostate. One clinical study showed that Mirapuma extract had a stimulating tonic effect that explains its efficacy. Plus, this ingredient has been used for generations to improve libido and male erections. One study conducted by the prostate experts from the National University of Singapore found it relaxes the corpus cavernosum. This allows more blood flow to the penis and improves erectile response. Mirapuma extract also contains sterols, which are the building blocks of sex hormones like testosterone. This results in powerful aphrodisiac effects. It also helps to reduce the stress, which is a key factor in prostate health. Then we have saw palmetto fruit extract. Many studies have suggested that saw palmetto is effective for relieving BPH symptoms. It's particularly helpful in improving urinary flow, quality of life, and sexual function. Saw palmetto slows down the production of 5-alpha reductase. This is the enzyme that converts testosterone into DHT in the prostate. By blocking DHT production, it reduces the symptoms of BPH. Used by millions of men with prostate problems, saw palmetto has proven its worth as a valuable ingredient in the battle for prostate health. But Dr. Mori didn't stop there. He went on to add an additional blend of powerful ingredients. Each was added in exactly the right ratio to ensure maximum improvement in prostate health. This blend includes extract of Origanum vulgar. Rich in antioxidants, this ingredient reduces inflammation. Plus, it boasts a host of antibacterial and antifungal properties. This makes it the ideal for cleaning out the toxic debris that causes prostate blockage. And then there's grapeseed extract. This has beneficial antioxidants that may help relieve stress that accelerates prostate problems. It also reduces inflammation and tissue damage. Better still, it reduces oxidative stress and inhibits the growth of bacteria. In this way, it alleviates two key contributors to prostate blockage. Next, there's a V-nitrox grape, which offers a number of exceptional health and performance benefits. We also have Malus pumila, which also adds another layer of antibacterial protection. The blend also includes silk protein. In one study, this was shown to improve BPH symptoms considerably. Finally, the blend includes extract of fisetin and perilla leaf. This complements all the other ingredients, maximizing the potency of the formulation. Thanks to this unique and comprehensive formulation, Steel Flow Pro offers you a new and better way to enjoy the prostate health of a young man. You can put the suffering of prostate blockage behind you, instead enjoying urinating with a strong and powerful flow. Just imagine, no more worrying about finding a bathroom wherever you go, always planning your outings around restroom accessibility. No more feeling embarrassed or frustrated by the constant urge to urinate, interrupting your daily life and activities. No more struggling with uncomfortable symptoms like dribbling, weak urine stream, or the feeling that your bladder is never completely empty. Instead, you're just a 6-second steel flower ritual away from getting a prostate of steel. Picture this. You wake up each morning feeling refreshed and well rested, having slept through the night without multiple trips to the bathroom. When you do decide to pee, you produce a strong and powerful flow that empties every last drop, leaving your bladder drier than the Sahara Desert. You smile when you realize you can enjoy activities like golfing, road trips, and social gatherings without constantly searching for a restroom. You rekindle intimacy with your partner, enjoying new heights of passion fueled by your unstoppable virility. And you look forward to a future blissfully free of prescription medications, adult diapers, and painful surgery. Those are the results our beta testers have achieved. And they explain the glowing 5-star reviews Steel Flow Pro receives every day. Now it's your turn. Because we're offering Steel Flow Pro to men everywhere, so you can feel healthy, happy, and virile once again. And guess what? You won't have to pay $30,000 as you would for the surgery I mentioned earlier. And you won't have to shell out the hundreds of dollars a month for prescription medications that they may cost you. And that's a huge deal because creating Steel Flow Pro was expensive. Exclusive ingredients like Graminex flower pollen extract don't come cheap. And with Dr. Mori insisting on the highest quality and purity, our costs were sky high. But even though I invested a fortune into creating this product, I don't want you to bear the cost. I understand the heartache peeing problems cause, and I want you to put that all behind you. For me, it's not about money, it's about doing the right thing. So I've reduced costs by cutting out the middlemen. You won't find Steel Flow Pro on Amazon or in any retail store, and you never will. You can get it only on this page today. By cutting out retailer margins, I can offer a top quality product at a bargain basement price. Many lower quality products cost from $99 to $399 per bottle. So Dr. Mori said in view of my superior product, I should charge $799. That would be fair, but I said no way, I'm not trying to make a profit on this. So I've slashed costs to the bone. Look below to see the discount pricing. You'll see it's not $799 a bottle, not $399, or even $99. You get Steel Flow Pro for much, much less. Check below to see for yourself. On a mobile device, you may need to scroll down to see all the packages. We've made price a non-issue, so you can achieve optimal prostate health easily. It's your turn to invest a small sum into creating a huge outcome. You deserve it. Just choose the package that's right for you and click the buy button. You'll be taken to our secure checkout page where you can order with complete safety. We use the same online security as companies like Amazon, so you can purchase with complete confidence and safety. As soon as you confirm your order, we'll ship it out. No future billing and no other costs. You just pay a modest one-time fee. We'll get your order to you as soon as we can. But if you have questions, you can contact our friendly customer support agents anytime. I know how wonderful life is with a prostate of steel, and I want the same for you. So I personally trained our customer service team to give you all the help you need. Remember, Steel Flow Pro is the only solution to effectively fight prostate blockage, setting you free to pee like a fire hose and make love like a man half your age. You'll experience rapid relief from prostate discomfort, enjoy more restful nights, and feel healthier and more energetic than you have in years. But you can only get this premium prostate cleanser right here on this page. So you must at least take Steel Flow Pro for a test drive. If you want to order a single bottle, that's fine. It's the first step you should take if you want to begin changing your life. But I'm sure you want more from life and from your prostate. And there's a way you can get even better value. Based on our beta test results, we know people who take Steel Flow Pro for longer get better outcomes. Those who use this life-changing product for 3 months enjoy stronger flow and greater confidence. And the wisest buyers who stick with it for 6 months get the best results of all. They reach a whole new level of virility and pride. Heck, some even say that they've added a couple of inches down there. So we recommend taking Steel Flow Pro for a full 6 months, allowing the powerful formula to reach every cell of your body. Then the prostate cleansing ingredients can finally end the agony of prostate blockage. Of course, I want you to get the very best results, so I'm offering deep discounts today if you order 3 months or 6 months supply. You save even more money, plus you get to be even stronger and healthier. You can't lose. But wait, there's more. When you choose the 3 or 6 bottle option, you also get 2 special bonuses at no extra cost. These expertly written books are designed to complement Steel Flow Pro and set you on the path to even better prostate health. First, you'll receive Turn Back the Clock on Your Prostate Health. This groundbreaking guide unveils the secrets to reclaiming your youthful prostate function. You'll discover powerful strategies to reduce inflammation and shrink your prostate. With these insights, you can ensure that you get the best possible results with Steel Flow Pro. You'll learn about the hidden factors that contribute to prostate problems and how to address them head on. Plus, we reveal the amazing Keguru Taiso exercise I mentioned earlier. You'll see the exact technique needed to maximize urine flow. You'll discover the secret to cutting your risk of prostate problems by up to 60% with one simple daily habit. You'll also learn what never to do if you want a healthy prostate, and the one thing you must do instead. This book details the prostate power foods you must add to your diet now and the ones to avoid at all costs. Plus, it reveals what the world's oldest living man credits for his invincible prostate at age 113. This resource typically retails for $79, but it's yours free when you purchase multiple bottles. But that's not all. When you opt for the 3 or 6 bottle package, which I highly recommend to ensure you have an ample supply, you'll also receive a second bonus called the most effective and easiest ways to supercharge your virility at any age. This eye-opener is filled with proven strategies to skyrocket your masculinity. Inside, you'll uncover the secrets to boosting your testosterone levels naturally. Plus, you'll see how to reignite your libido and enhance your sexual performance. Forget about expensive and dangerous testosterone replacement therapies. This book helps you tap into your body's own virility-enhancing potential, safely and naturally. Supercharge Your Virility normally commands a price of $69, but it's yours at no cost when you invest in your prostate health with a multiple bottle order. That's a heck of a deal, but I'm not done yet. When you order 6 bottles, you get even better value for your money. We're throwing in free express shipping within the US. Place a 6-bottle order today and we'll charge nothing for shipping. And you get to buy bottles of Steel Flow Pro at the lowest price we can offer. This option is my personal recommendation. Check below for details. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. So let's recap. Select the 3 or 6 bottle option today and you'll get preferred pricing. You'll also get Turn Back the Clock on Your Prostate Health, valued at $79, and the Supercharge Your Virility Handbook, valued at $69. That's almost $150 worth of life-changing guidance, and you'll get it all for free. Choose the 6-bottle option and you get all of this, plus get the lowest price we can offer. And you get free shipping anywhere in the US. No wonder so many people are placing multiple bottle orders right now. These are fantastic deals we can't sustain for long. Don't risk missing out. Check below to see if Steel Flow Pro is still in stock. If it is, pick the money-saving option that's best for you. You could spend hours reading our 5-star reviews or checking out the wonderful things the media says. But you don't need to, because Steel Flow Pro is backed by a rock-solid 60-day money-back guarantee. More than that, it's my personal promise. In the unlikely event Steel Flow Pro doesn't work for you, just return the unused portion for a full refund, no questions asked. So you don't even have to say yes today. Maybe is enough. Just choose your package, place your order, and try it for yourself. I know that once you experience the difference in the bathroom, you won't want to send it back. You'll want to continue your prostate health journey, taking back control of your life like a real man. But if you don't get the results you wanted, I'll give you a full refund. That guarantee holds good even if you had Steel Flow Pro for 59 days and used up the whole supply. I'll also let you keep all the bonuses just to say thanks for giving this a try. There's nothing to stop you from getting started right now. No risk and no commitment. So right now, you have a very important choice to make. You can stay on the same old path you've been on for years, forever rushing to bathrooms and struggling to go. You can continue to battle with prostate blockage, allowing all that toxic debris to ruin your health and your life. As a last resort, you could opt for expensive prostate surgery, having your private parts minced in the hands of a stranger. But why would you when there's such a much better option? You can choose a healthier path and bring joy and happiness back into your life. You too can experience the wonders of the 6-second steel flower ritual like 87,428 of our delighted customers who can't stop raving about the results. You can enjoy the strong prostate and body of a samurai warrior with a powerful flow, restful nights, peace of mind, and confidence, all by popping a tasty capsule in your mouth once a day. You don't even have to make a decision yet. Just give me a maybe by placing your order risk-free, knowing you're fully protected by our ironclad guarantee. And let's be honest, you're still here because you know something must change. And now you have the answer at your fingertips. Don't let it slip away. I told you about the tough decision I made, committing to my big trip to Japan. It was a big step into the unknown, but my decision to act paid off. Now it's your turn to act decisively. Say yes with confidence, just like I did, because when opportunity knocks, you must answer or lose out. And what other option do you have? Yes, you could pass on this offer and save a few dollars, but the cost of such a decision will be high. Unless you fix this, the problems will get worse. Your prostate might bankrupt you or even put you in grave danger. So play it safe and take the smart option. Enjoy the success of our happiest customers by selecting a 6-month supply. Say yes to better health and a brighter future, because there's no downside. There's no auto shipping, no recurring payments, no hidden costs. And remember, even as we speak, Steel Flow Pro is going viral, so we may sell out at any moment. So you have to act now. The ingredients we use are extremely hard to source, and we struggle to get the supplies we need. That's why Steel Flow Pro could become unavailable at any moment. How would you feel if you came back tomorrow and found out we are out of stock? It's a real risk. So order today and secure your supply. I know you're ready to cleanse your prostate and get back to your masculine good health. So I've set aside 6 bottles of Steel Flow Pro especially for you. But if you don't claim them in the next 15 minutes, I'll have to release them to somebody else. So don't take that chance. Pick your preferred package below and place your order today. If the product is still in stock, then the order page will appear and you can enter your information. Otherwise, you'll have to add yourself to our waiting list, and we'll let you know when more products finally become available. I strongly recommend you order now if you can. Just click below, choose your package, and I'm absolutely sure your life will change starting today. Still here? Still thinking about it? Ask yourself why. Because 30 days from now, 2 things will happen. Either you'll be 30 days older, or you'll be 30 days older and finally free of peeing problems and prostate woes without going through hell to get there. The only difference in what happens in the next 30 days from now is the decision you make. If you leave without doing anything, you'll continue to struggle with rushing to the bathroom and straining to pee. You'll never know how to fight it without drugs or drastic surgery. But once you own Steel Flow Pro, you'll be on track to turn things around. You'll discover a new and better way to get back to prostate health. So, 30 days from now, Are you going to be just 30 days older or 30 days older and naturally free from prostate problems? If you're serious about having decades of health and happiness ahead, the decision is easy. Click the link and order now. It's the best way to escape prostate hell and enjoy virile good health once and for all. But if you still need more information, here are answers to the questions I hear most often. Question 1. How does Steel Flow Pro work to improve prostate health? Steel Flow Pro contains a unique blend of powerful ingredients like Graminex flower pollen extract, Maripuma, and Sal Palmetto that work together to truly fight prostate blockage, the real root cause of prostate problems in men over 40. It clears out the toxic debris and buildup that accumulates in the prostate over time, allowing it to function normally and optimally again. This leads to better urinary flow, less frequent bathroom trips, and improved overall prostate health. Question 2. Is Steel Flow Pro safe and are there any side effects? Yes, Steel Flow Pro is completely safe. It's made in the USA in an FDA-approved, GMP-certified facility under sterile conditions. The product contains no allergens, toxins, or habit-forming ingredients, so there are no side effects. It's also plant-based, dairy-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, and vegetarian. Question 3. I've tried other prostate solutions with no success. How do I know Steel Flow Pro will work for me? Unlike typical prostate pills that only address the symptoms, Steel Flow Pro gets to the true root cause, which is prostate blockage caused by the buildup of toxic debris. By clearing this out, it allows your prostate to function like it did when you were younger. Over 87,000 men have achieved remarkable results with this approach, even if nothing else worked for them before. Question 4. How long will it take me to see results with Steel Flow Pro? While individual results vary, many men report quick improvements. Most commonly, they notice a stronger urine stream, less frequent bathroom trips, and better bladder emptying. The longer you take Steel Flow Pro, the more your prostate function will improve. We recommend taking it for at least 3 to 6 months for best results. Question 5. What if it doesn't work for me? Is there a guarantee? Steel Flow Pro is backed by a rock-solid 60-day 100% money-back guarantee. If for any reason you are not thrilled with your results, you can return the product within 6 months for a full refund, even if the bottles are empty. There is no risk in giving it a try. Question 6. How do I use Steel Flow Pro and how long does each bottle last? Simply take 1 capsule each morning. The quick 6-second steel flower ritual is easy to fit into your daily routine. Each bottle contains 30 capsules, a 30-day supply. Question 8. Is this a limited time offer and how quickly will my order ship? Due to high demand and limited supplies of rare ingredients like Graminex flower pollen, we may run out of stock at any time. We cannot guarantee inventory will be available tomorrow, so we recommend ordering now to secure your supply. We will then rush your shipment and you can expect to receive it within 5 business days for US orders. Question 9. How do I place my order and is ordering safe and secure? Simply choose your preferred money-saving package below and click the button to get started. You'll be taken to our secure order page where you can enter your shipping and payment details. The entire process takes just 2 minutes. We use the same online security as trusted companies like Amazon, so your information is fully protected. There are no future charges or hidden fees, just a one-time payment. Question 10. What should I do now? All you have to do now is take action. Simply pick your preferred package below, remembering that the 6-bottle option is recommended as it provides the best results and value. Then enter your details on our secure order form to place your risk-free order. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll relieve your prostate problems and enjoy better health. So order now and get your prostate health back.